All right, so we are live, and today what we're going to be doing is doing some keyword research. So we're going to find some of the best free keyword research strategies to find thousands of keywords that you can rank for your website. Now, the reason that we're doing free keyword research is that a lot of people, they can't pay for these expensive keyword research tools, and we get a lot of comments on like the best free ways to do it. And additionally, if you find free keyword strategies that actually work and you can rank for, then you can give that to your team and you don't need to pay for any fancy tools for them or anything like that. It's going to save you thousands of dollars per year. And some of these strategies still work really well. So I'm going to walk you through every single strategy that I can today that we have time for. And I'm just going to guide you through step by step how it works. Now, if you want to get my free course with loads of different free ways to get keywords for your website, then feel free to get that. Links in the comments and description, and you'll be able to find it in the chat as well. And if you have any questions, feel free to check that out too. And for the people watching, if you could smash a like on this or ask any questions you have, feel free to go ahead and ask any questions you do. So I'm just going to share my screen and we'll open this up. And we now have a blank page of keyword research strategies, as you can see. Now, here's some of the best ways so we can find keywords, and this is based on what's working for me, right? So for example, if you check out, let's open up the Ahrefs dashboard, and we'll open up juliangoldie.com, for example, and take a cheeky gander at what this website is ranking for. You can see that even in a super competitive industry like SEO, you can still find keywords for free that are very low competition and you can rank #1 for, just like you can see here and here. And honestly, this is one of the most competitive industries in the world because you're competing with other SEOs. So for your industry, and you're probably in a different one, I don't think you're going to be an SEO, then it's going to be much easier. You don't need to pay for a tool like Ahrefs to do this. So let me guide you through it step by step and exactly how it works. One of the best ways to get started is actually to use Ahrefs keyword generator, but you can use the free keyword generator tool, as you can see right here. And the good thing about this is it's very, very simple, right? So all you do, for example, is you would type in something like birds, hit find keywords, and you're going to find keywords straight off the bat that you can actually rank for. Now, the lower this number is, the better. So if you look at this list, you would prioritize, for example, birds of paradise over the other keyword strategies, but that's basically it. Simple as that. Let's try another one. Let's put, for example, SEO link building, maybe. Now let's go with astrology. We'll hit find keywords like so and see if that works. And you can straight off the bat find 2 easy keywords to go for. So for example, cafe astrology, astrology zone. You just make sure that these actually match the search intent of your website, but that's basically how you can find it. And I'm not sure how many keywords you can find per day for free, but it's pretty crazy that, in literally 2 seconds, you type in your keyword and then you can find as many free keywords and get the keyword difficulty scores for them straight off the bat. And we have a viewer from Germany. Hello there. Guten Tag. If you haven't checked out my website that I actually built in German, let's open it up. Let's see how it's doing. Vogelfunderland.de. Where is it now? This is the one. So we actually built this website in German, and you can see the keywords and the SEO traffic for it is going up nicely. So all the strategies that I'm showing you today, they work in every market in the world, right? So it could be in English, it could be in foreign languages, it could be Spanish, Italian, Zimbabwe, whatever strategy you want to use to rank your keywords. And so that is method #1. Just use Ahrefs keyword generator. What I'm actually going to do is for each of these methods, I will put them inside an SOP. So if you want to access all the links, etc., you can. Let's put step #1 as Ahrefs keyword generator. And that is a free tool. Pop in your keyword and then filter by most relevant plus lowest KD. KD means keyword difficulty. Easier this is, the better. So let's move on to method #2, which is similar tool to Ahrefs, Semrush. Now, with Semrush, you can pay for it, but you absolutely don't need to. So for example, I'm not on the paid plan, as you can see. I think I'm still on the free plan. So I'm still on the free plan here. And if we go over to the main dashboard, like so. And we'll put in our keyword, for example, like SEO link building. I believe you can do free keyword research on this tool. So for example, if you type in your main keyword that you want to rank for, like SEO link building, you'll get the estimated volume for that keyword based on the country. So this is for the US. You'll get a global keyword estimation, as you can see right here. So for example, you got 1,900 in the US, 720 in India, 480 in the UK, etc. Someone asks, Mohammed asks, which is better for keyword research, Ahrefs or Semrush? I would personally say that Ahrefs is just easier and faster to use. That's the one that I prefer. And I think that's because I'm really used to the dashboard, but as well, Semrush is a bit cheaper and you can still use it in the same way for keyword research. I just don't find it as user-friendly as Ahrefs, honestly. And that's why, even though it's expensive, I still use it. So if you click on view all, let's see what happens here. I think it might ask me to pay. Yeah, so you'll get like a preview of the first few keywords and you can still find low competition keywords, for example, like this one right here, which is a KD of 16, which is pretty easy to rank for. And you can see the volume as well. So you can find low competition keywords, and then you can just rinse and repeat this for whatever keywords you want to rank for, right? And like I said, it's completely free. I haven't paid for this tool. You can get the free previews for whatever industry you want to check out. So for example, if we let's put in birds over here, see if it does the same. Yeah, so you can get a preview, and then ideally, if you're going to search for your niche and you've only got a preview of like the first 10 and you want to find some low competition keywords, then just make it a bit longer tail, right? So we might put like best birds, for example, and just find some longer tail keywords that are a bit easier to rank for. So you can see the average KD of these is much lower in general versus the average KD of these ones, which is all like 190, right? So the longer you go with the number of characters in the keyword, the more likely you are to find lower competition keywords. And then you can click through these as well. And this is still part of the free version. It's pretty surprising how many keywords you get. But if you go into feed, for example, and you check out the keywords listed here, you can see 2 easy keywords to go for, like best bird feeder for cardinals and best squirrel proof bird feeder as well. And these are low competition, as you can see by the green next to the keyword. And then you can just click through and find as many keywords as you want. And by doing this, you can easily find low competition keywords for free, but you can also do it in the space of a few minutes rather than manually estimate everything yourself. And you can find thousands of keywords if you really wanted to, and then just copy and paste them, right? So if you click over here and then click copy, you can open up a new sheet like so. Paste in your keywords, you got all the data from Semrush right there, and you didn't have to pay for anything, right? Completely free. It's crazy. So we've already covered 2 ways to generate free keywords, which is with the free keyword generator on Ahrefs. That gives you the data for the keywords. Then you've also got Semrush, and you can just export all the keywords you want, go through all the categories, find the low competition keywords. And it's asking me to upgrade after I've checked a certain amount. So you get like 10 free requests per day. But again, we exported our keywords, we found a bunch of easy ones, we found them relevant to our niche. And these are all commercial intent keywords as well, right? These are all keywords where we could link to Amazon products with bird feeders or bird seed or bird baths, etc., and make some money by ranking for the keywords. So process works, really powerful. I'm going to link to that in the SEO as well. So we'll plug that in as step number 2. Let's pop it in there. Like so. Ideally, you want to go for longer tail keywords and then just flick through each category on the side. And I think you get 100 requests per day for free. Pretty crazy. All right, so we've covered Ahrefs, we've covered Semrush. That was nice and easy. And next up, what we're going to do is cover a tool that I've created, which is not this one. It is that one right here, the free AI SEO keyword research tool, as you can see. This is a free ChatGPT Plus tool that I've created. You can get access to it and do free keyword research with ChatGPT, basically, and automate your AI SEO research. So all you would do is you would plug in your niche. So for example, we could put niche equals link building for SEO. And then it's going to come back to you with a bunch of questions that you could answer on your website. You would create a new page for each keyword if they're not overlapping in terms of search intent. And that way you can find as many keywords as you want. What you can also do is say to it, okay, give me 50 more keywords for my niche. And it will go off and find these keywords. Now, if we plug that into Ahrefs, let's see how it performs. So you can see these are real keywords that actually have traffic potential, as you can see. So they're not like just BS keywords that don't get any search volume. A lot of these keywords actually do, as you can see. And if you create content around them, obviously very, very competitive niche, but that's on you to find the right niche to rank for in the first place. But essentially, keywords do have traffic potential. You can find keywords in minutes. If you want more, if you want thousands of keywords, you can by just asking the ChatGPT Plus to come up with more. And it's so simple, right? So we'll put that keyword tool right there. I would sanity check it myself. So with these keywords, you want to filter them down. Start with the ones with the highest volumes plus lowest KD. How do you check that? You can just go to step 2 and step number 3 to do the research on that. And also make sure that the keywords aren't overlapping in search intent. Very, very simple. Keyword research is actually incredibly easy if you have the right processes, but a lot of people struggle with finding the right keywords. And I think a lot of people assume that all the obvious and easy keywords are already done, but honestly, in any niche, you can still find easy to rank for keywords. As an example of that, if we open up a new incognito mode, and we plug in, let's say, link building agency, Argentina, right? We'll change that to English. You can, even in the link building niche where everyone knows SEO, there's a million link builders out there. We've all been reached out to by link builders who are trying to sell us backlinks. Even with a keyword like that, you can rank very easily for that keyword and get as many backlinks in as you want to. So process works. And that is already 3 ways to find free keywords and find them at scale, right? With AI and with these tools, you can easily find as many keywords as you want. Someone asks, is free AI SEO keyword research tool used for ChatGPT 3.5? So this is a GPT on the ChatGPT Plus store, but you're paying $20 a month for ChatGPT. Is it worth it? 100%. And if you don't have $20 to spend on a tool like this, then I would recommend just doing some services and selling SEO to clients and doing work for them and creating value. And then you can raise the money to pay for a tool like this, right? If you just want the prompt, if you want to know how to actually do this keyword research with ChatGPT 3.5, then what you can do is use the custom prompt right here. I'll plug it in down there. There we go. Either way, it's completely free, right? So if you don't have ChatGPT Plus, use the custom instructions prompt at the end of this doc, which is down here, as you can see. All right, so now we've covered ChatGPT, Ahrefs, and Semrush. That's 3 free ways to find as many keywords as you want and get the data on it using Semrush and Ahrefs. So what you can also do from here is you can go to Google, very simple, and just type in whatever keyword you're trying to rank for, and then you get all the auto suggests for that keyword. So for example, if we are trying to rank for the keyword best bird feeder, you can basically use, I think it's called like the alphabet. Is it Google alphabet soup method? That's it. So you can use the alphabet soup method, and you would type in like best bird feeder, for example, and then put A and get all the relevant keywords for that. And then once you've scraped all of those keywords, you can put in B and find all the relevant keywords, for example, like best bird feeder baffle, best bird feeder blue jays, best bird feeder for balcony, etc. And you just go through the whole alphabet like that until you scraped all the keywords. Now, how do you know people are actually searching for those keywords? Because they wouldn't appear on Google unless people are actively searching for it, right? So this is the auto suggest bar on Google, and people would not be, keywords would not be showing up on that search bar unless people are actually searching for it. So just gives you a range of ideas. A lot of these are going to be very, very low competition. So for example, best bird feeder for sunflower seeds. I can imagine that would be pretty easy to rank for. Let's check the actual data on Ahrefs and we can check. Just take that keyword, plug it in. Yeah, so it's incredibly easy as I imagined. It's a KD1. Traffic potential is pretty decent. If you rank for that keyword and you recommend affiliate products, you can make money. And it's so easy, right? So easy to do that. As you can see, it literally took 2 minutes. Now, the longer the tail of the keyword, longer tail keywords, the more characters in that keyword, the easier it's going to be to rank for that keyword. And I would honestly say it doesn't matter what the data is on that. You don't need to check it because it's such a long tail keyword that it's going to be easy to rank for. You know that most people are not going to be creating content competing for that keyword. And so that is another method to use, which is completely free. So put alphabet soup method, and basically you just use the auto suggest for your main keyword on Google. The longer tail it is, the easier it's going to be to rank for that keyword. And that's it, simple as that. Now, if you want to get access to all the prompts that I'm talking about today, what I'm actually going to do is I will plug them into my free ChatGPT SEO course. So grab the SOP, hit save on that, make it shareable. And we'll plug that into the ChatGPT SEO course, which I'll show you right now. So if we go down to ChatGPT SEO course, and I'm going to plug this into the keyword research section down here. And we'll call that live free keyword research. So if you want to get access to the SOP, just go to the free course, log in, keyword research, live keyword research, and the SOP will be down there, as we can see. And that way you can get access to all the prompts I've talked about, all the tools, all the workflows, and the step-by-step SOP. So if you want to share it with your team, you absolutely can. I'm just going to upload the image for the thumbnail, which is right here. Let's plug that in. We'll hit save. We are good to go on that. So we've now covered 4 different ways, and I've shown you each method actually generates low competition keywords with high search volumes as well, and they're all data driven, as you can see. So for example, Ahrefs keyword generator, Semrush, ChatGPT Plus. If you don't have ChatGPT Plus, you can use the prompt down here. And also we've talked about the alphabet soup method on auto suggest with Google, which can generate really easy keywords, just like the one that I showed you a second ago, which is right here, right? And again, this doesn't have to be for like informational keywords. These are commercial intent keywords. For example, best bird feeder for sunflower seeds. People are obviously looking to buy something there, right? And you can link out to products, you can promote affiliate products, and you can make money by ranking for this keyword. So it's really powerful, really easy to use, and it only takes a few seconds. In fact, if someone is doing this for you, it should only take them like, I would say maximum 20 or 30 minutes to do the keyword research, especially if they're moving fast and they're being really efficient with the way that they're doing that keyword research. So let's move on to the next method, which is similar to the one we just covered, but it's actually checking the other keywords on the first page. So for example, if we go back to our keyword, where is it now? Best bird feeder for sunflower seeds. And plug that into Google right here. And what you're going to find is the people also ask section. Now you can go as deep as you want on that particular also ask section, but these are all keywords that people are actually asking on Google. And the thing is, most companies are not going to create content around each of these keywords, but you can easily generate them and the answers and the pages using AI, right? I've covered loads of different workflows. They're inside my free ChatGPT SEO course if you want to get access to that. And you can just click on each of these keywords and it'll actually generate even more down here, right? So by doing this, you can just generate infinite number of keywords that are being typed into Google that you could create content around, and they're going to be very low competition. I mean, for example, if we plug that into Ahrefs, like so, just to check the data, let's plug it in there. I bet there's not much volume for it at all. So yeah, you can see that it's not even going to give us a keyword difficulty because it has such a low search volume. But the good thing is you're not paying a writer to create this content, right? You can use ChatGPT. You could even use ChatGPT 3.5 for free to generate the content. But either way, you can generate that content for free. You can rank for it. It's very low competition. And these are keywords people are actually typing into Google that you could create content around to generate more traffic and more sales for your business. So we'll take that, plug it in there. Step number 5, people also ask. And just keep clicking. Like if you want, it's an infinite keyword research hack. The more you click, the more keywords you get. What do I mean by clicking? Well, for example, if you click on this one right here, it's going to generate 2 more. And then again, it's going to generate 2 more. And you can just click for as long as you want, basically, to get as many keywords as you need. Now, another data-driven approach is to use Neil Patel's tool, which is Ubersuggest. Now, this is another free keyword research tool. It's a little bit like Ahrefs or Semrush because it's got the data inside it, and that's why I quite like this tool. But you also get a lot more free searches. So, for example, if I type in best bird feeder into Ubersuggest, like so, and we'll hit search, you can, from there, get an idea of the search volume, the SEO difficulty for that keyword, the paid difficulty, and the cost per click. Now, the reason you might want to check cost per click, even if it's a keyword that you're trying to rank for organically on Google without ads, is because you can figure out, okay, would that have any sort of business value ranking for it, right? And the higher the cost per click, the more business value that's going to have because other people are paying to rank for that keyword. And now, if you scroll down to keyword ideas down here, what you're actually going to get is a bunch of content ideas, like you can see, and you're going to get some ideas on the volume, the cost per click, the paid difficulty, and the search difficulty, right? The SEO difficulty. Now, the higher the score this is, the harder it's going to be to rank for that keyword. So, for example, you can see SD is 70 right down here. But if you can go really long tail with the keywords, then you're going to find some easier stuff to rank for. And so you can just rinse and repeat this, keep going. I think you get 1 search, or you can actually do a free trial. So you can get free access and get 150 daily searches for the free trial. And then you just cancel before the trial is done and you don't pay any money, right? It's completely free. So it's a really easy way to get data-driven keyword research, go a bit more in depth than Semrush or Ahrefs, and you get a lot more data. Now, additionally, on top of that, you can see what else people are ranking for. So you can get content ideas, you can get traffic estimation, you can even check backlinks down here, and you can even scrape your competitors and see what keywords they're ranking for as well. So by doing all of this, you get more data, you can go more in depth than Semrush or Ahrefs when it comes to a free trial, and it's very easy to do, as you can see. Now, you might have to get a bit creative on what you type into Ubersuggest to get some lower competition keywords, because personally, I wouldn't try and create these. But yeah, that's basically it. So Expressive Music says, how much does Ubersuggest cost? I'm actually not sure because I've never actually paid for the plan. I've only ever used the free version of their keyword tool. Let's have a cheeky gander. So it's pretty reasonable. I mean, 2 to 7 websites, $20 a month for one website. Let's say you're just doing this for your own, you're a solopreneur or whatever. It's $12 a month. Now, for me personally, I pay about $800, $900 a month for Ahrefs. So it's pretty expensive compared to this. Whereas with Ubersuggest, you get it for $12 a month, and you don't even have to pay for it, honestly. Like I've shown you, everything that I've shown you so far with all the keywords we've got right here is completely free. So if you want the free version, you don't pay anything. If you want the version that we were talking about just a second ago, it's $12 a month per website. Pretty cheap, if you ask me. A lot cheaper than some of the other tools out there. So what I'm going to do is plug that into the SAP as well. Let's plug that down there. We'll call it Ubersuggest method. Let's grab the URL. See if the link works. Yeah, there we go. And then you can just create the pages that you want. So there's actually a lot more you can do on that, but we'll keep it at that for now. And that was method number 6, right? So we've covered 6 free ways to generate free keywords with actual data, as you've seen on Semrush, Ahrefs, and Ubersuggest. And so if you're ever wondering how to do keyword research, this is basically it. This gives you everything that you need. I want to check whether we can log into Google Keyword Planner. Let's have a go. See if we can. Right, here's another way to generate keyword research as well, which is with Google Keyword Planner. So we'll call that number 7. Now, I'm not a massive fan of using Google Ads Planner simply because it's more about ads and it's more about paid search, not organic, but you can still get a lot of good ideas on this. Antos says, what are your thoughts on Answer the Public? I'm actually going to come on to that. That's my final link building method that we're going to cover today. So I'm going to come on to that. I've never used it before, but I want to test it out today and see what the data's like. And we'll give that a whirl. I've never actually covered it on my channel before. But for Google Ads, what you can do is you can click on Discover New Keywords like so, and you can enter a product or service closely related to your business, or you can enter a site to filter unrelated keywords, right? So we can plug in juliangoldie.com. Actually, let's delete that for now. Let's start with a website over here. We'll put in juliangoldie.com. We'll use the entire site. We'll click Get Results, and we'll just see what they're ranking for. And so from here, it'll give you a bunch of keyword ideas. Now, when it comes to competition, that's based on paid search, not organic. But the rest of the data is going to be very, very accurate because it's coming directly from Google. So, for example, the average number of monthly searches, the 3-month change, the year-on-year change, and how much people are bidding for that keyword are all useful metrics. And then from here, you can get a bunch of ideas. So if we plug in by SEO backlinks into Ahrefs, we'll check the data on that. So you can see people are searching for it. You can see that's a real keyword people are actually trying to get. From here, you can just scroll down, get all the keywords that you want. You can add a lot more filters if you want to exclude some stuff. And it's as simple as that. Now, if you want to export it, you can just click the checkbox over here, click copy, and then plug that into a Google Sheet. Simple as that. Really easy to automate, as you've seen. Doesn't take long, and yeah, powerful process to get all the keywords that you need to. And so that was number 7. Now, just to recap, we've covered Ahrefs, we've covered Semrush, ChatGPT and the free tool that I've given you, alphabet soup method, people also ask, Ubersuggest, and Google Ads Planner. The final method that I'm going to cover today is Answer the Public, sorry. So let's plug that into Google. I've never used this tool before, but I've heard good things about it before. And this is another Neil Patel keyword research tool. So we'll plug United States into the country. And then from here, we can just type in something like best bird feeder. We'll put the language as English, hit search. I'll update the SAP whilst we're waiting for that to generate. And the link to the tool is in the SAP as well. And let's have a look through some of the keywords. So for example, if we look at best bird feeder, it's given us 34 questions, as we can see. And you can see all the questions here related to that keyword. So for example, how related keywords, what, where, which, and who. The only thing I wonder a little bit about this, and this is something you need to be careful of when you're doing keyword research in general, is, for example, if you type in, let's have a look what keywords we got here. So if we type in a keyword like what is the best bird feeder for blue jays, what's going to happen in the future is that Google's going to come along with generative AI, search generative experience, and a lot of these keywords are going to be basically stolen by the AI, right? So if it's something really quick that can be answered in like 2 seconds, then it's not worth going for it. Now, if it's a commercial keyword, I think people are going to ignore the AI and then actually scroll down to the relevant guides from authority websites. But if it's something like can cats eat bananas, or what food do dogs like, something like that, then probably it's going to get swallowed up by SG. So just something to be aware of there. And then we've got a bunch of other keyword ideas, as you can see, and it's also arranged it by alphabeticals, right? So kind of like what we were talking about before, where you put A or B or C in front of the keyword. It's done that right here. So for example, best bird feeder, and then put an A in front of it. You can see it's come up with Amazon, anti-squirrel, and camera, app, best bird feeder brands, etc. So it's automated a lot of that process for you. Now, it doesn't give you the keyword data. You have to start a free trial. But if you want the keyword data, then again, you could plug it into Semrush or Ahrefs or even the Google Ads Planner to get the data that you need. So looks decent to me. It saves a lot of time. If you're doing the alphabet soup method, then you could actually automate it with answerthepublic.com. And on first glance, it looks pretty good to me. So that's pretty much it today. We've covered 8 ways to get thousands of keywords. And as promised, we've talked about how to do free keyword research. And the best strategy is to find thousands of free keywords to rank #1 based on what's working for me. And we've talked about Ahrefs, Semrush, ChatGPT, the alphabet soup method, people also ask, Ubersuggest, Keywords Planner, Answer the Public. I've linked out to all the tools that we've talked about, including the free one I've made with AI and SEO right there. And if you want the custom prompt for generating keywords with ChatGPT 3.5, you can see it right here. So that's it. Nice and easy today. That was a quick one actually for the live. If you did enjoy this video, please smash a like on it. That would help a lot in the algorithm and getting it published and promote it to more people. Now, if you do want to get the free SOP that I've talked about today, maybe you want to give it to your team or follow it yourself step by step, you can get that inside my free ChatGPT SEO course. Link will be in the comments and description. And if you do want to book in a call about how to get more leads, traffic, and sales using SEO, feel free to book that in. You'll basically learn how we take websites from 0 to 145,000 business per month and generate thousands of dollars in sales using SEO. And we'll talk about how to personally build you a link building campaign that predictably and consistently delivers you more backlinks, traffic, and sales to your website. Because once you've got all of these keywords, you need backlinks to rank for them. And the more backlinks you have from relevant authoritative sites, the better you're going to rank. And if you want to learn how to do that, feel free to book in an SEO strategy session, which is in the comments and description. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it as always. I'm going to close this down now. SOP is in the course. Thank you. Bye-bye.